My name is Sarah Duke and I'm a director with Usborne Books and More. As soon as I joined this company, I had a passion for recruiting. I fell in love with the products, I fell in love with the company, and I wanted so many people to be on this adventure with me. Last year, Usborne Books and More gained 25,000 new consultants. This year, we have predicted that we will get 40,000 new consultants. That is 40,000 people out there who are waiting for this business to change their life. 40,000. So let that sink in for a little bit, and then tell yourself that you will be the one to find them. The number one way that I look for a recruit is through my hostesses. It is a very common myth that you do not want to turn your hostess into a consultant because you need the sales. This is completely wrong way of thinking. You always want to grow your team and grow your business. If you don't at least offer it to her, you're potentially depriving her of a life-changing opportunity. Does it benefit us? Of course. However, it is even more beneficial to her and to the literacy movement. You could be helping her get out of debt, get out of credit card debt, pay for their child to go to college, pay for groceries every week. Do not miss out on the opportunity to grow your team to levels you never could have imagined. First, I ask her before the party starts, as the RSVPs start rolling in. I don't act too pushy about this. I just want to make sure and bring it up to her. So I'll just ask her if it is something she has ever considered before and make sure and compliment her on the job well done so far. If she says no or ignores you, that's fine. You just want to put that bug in her ear, and if the party is super successful, you can always come back to it later. Then if her party is a success, especially if she gets hostesses, then I approach it one more time. I'll just say, hey, Amy and Susan have signed up to host. I'm so excited your friends loved these books so much. I just wanted to double check before I scheduled their parties. Are you sure you don't want to be a consultant? Because if you did, I would want to make sure and give those parties to you. This really helps let her know and give her the confidence that, hey, my friends do enjoy these books and I could be a success at this. So make sure you follow up with her at the end of her party if she gets hostesses. So let's talk about what to do once you get in that conversation. The number one thing to not do is send her a ton of information in text and facts all at once. You wouldn't do that in a regular conversation if you were just talking with someone face to face, so why would you do that in a messenger? You would never just sit there and just rattle off a bunch of facts to a person while they're just sitting there staring at you. So keep the conversation all about her. Ask her about things that aren't necessarily related to UBAM, her kids, if she's done direct sales before, what her spouse does. Anything to just keep the conversation going and get to know her. Then, as you're having your conversation, make sure and slip things in there about UBAM that you like about UBAM. I love to mention our Facebook groups and how close our girls are on those Facebook groups and how that's such a great support system. That's something that could really appeal to someone. Okay, so you've built this relationship, you've picked out the perfect recruit, you've had a great conversation, and then you get to this dead end that I know a lot of us have come to encounter. She says something like, oh my goodness, this seems great. I really have enjoyed talking to you. Now let me go talk to my husband. We all know that husbands are very skeptical for a wide variety of reasons. Some of them are justified, and some of them are just a misunderstanding of the direct sales business. So this is what you need to respond with. Tell her, okay, that's great. I cannot wait for you to talk to your husband about this. But make sure and take a paper and pen and write down every question that he has and bring those questions back to me. I would gladly answer them all for him. Or if you want to set up a 3-way call or a 3-way video Zoom conference, I would love to do that as well. This will make sure that she doesn't just sit there in front of her husband and say, I don't know the answer, I don't know the answer, and then he get really skeptical. She's actively writing down his questions, and so that she can come back to you and you can provide those answers. One last tip. Often you will have girls come to you about UBAM and they're considering multiple direct sales companies. This is fine, and you can direct her toward UBAM as much as possible, but make sure you do not bash other direct sales companies. We want to create a culture of support and self-improvement, and this is not done by bashing other companies. Many of us buy from other direct sales companies. When she names the product that she is considering, tell her you love that product or you've heard great things about that product. By letting her know that you love other direct sales companies' products, you're letting her know it's not always about the product. Of course, you have to have a product that you believe in, but it's also about the culture, the friendships, and the leadership of the company that you join. You want to tell her how your company can make her a success. So, for example, you can say, "Oh my goodness, I love that product. I bought some just the other day. However, I love that UBAM offers products at a broader range of price point. It really helps me reach a wider audience." Or you could say, "Oh yes, I love that product, and I also love other companies that sell the similar products like X, Y, and Z. However, I love that UBAM is the main children's book direct sales company out there." So have your eyes open and your ears open in 2017, because the new consultants are out there waiting to have their life changed by this company. So keep those conversations going and keep looking for those recruits. You will be so surprised at what can just seemingly fall into your lap when you are out looking for it.